This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
As we go on the air at noon, we are following breaking news in University City. 3 15-year-old boys are dead after a car crashed into a house. Thanks for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. The crash happened around 6:30 this morning on Groby Road near Mulberry Lane. The Missouri State Highway Patrol is among investigators on the scene. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer is live in U City getting information. And Diamond, what are you hearing right now?
Yeah, well, Kay, this investigation reveals that 3 15-year-old boys were killed in this crash. And as you can hear and see behind me, crews are still working to repair this crash site. Now, Missouri State Patrol actually calls the crash violent because of how fast the car was speeding into the home. And they actually say that they are assisting because the University City Police asked them to. And right now, a crash reconstruction team is analyzing the crash site in the moments leading up to this crash. Missouri State Patrol says they're looking for cameras in the area and also relying on witnesses to help them with this investigation.
Preliminary investigations telling us it was traveling eastbound on Groby Road, come down this hill behind us, a fairly steep hill, and failed to negotiate a sharp curve to the left. The vehicle traveled off the right side of the roadway, crossed the yard, and into the side of the house.
Now, this accident happened at a vacant home where no one was injured, but Missouri State Patrol says they have informed the families of these 15-year-old boys, and right now they are grieving. They also tell us that this crash investigation will take a little bit longer because of how fast this car was traveling. Reporting live in University City, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
All right, thank you, Diamond. Also developing right now, a judge is hearing arguments from a group of religious leaders over Missouri's total ban on abortion. The group consists of 13 Jewish, Christian, and Unitarian Universalist leaders. They allege state lawmakers openly invoked their religious beliefs while drafting the ban, thereby imposing their own beliefs on others. The court hearing seeks a permanent injunction barring the state from enforcing its abortion law. We have a reporter in the courtroom. Look for updates later on 5 on your side and on KSDK.com, as well as the 5 on your side app. Happening today, police officers in St. Louis County will host a town hall to answer your concerns about crime. 5 on your side, Sydney Stallworth is in Baldwin with more on what to expect.
6 police departments and 4 fire departments are sending representatives to speak at tonight's town hall. They'll go over how West County residents can keep their families and properties safe and talk about what they see while they're patrolling the streets and responding to emergencies. The meeting is at 6:30 here at the Baldwin Golf Course on Holloway Road. County Councilman Mark Harder is sponsoring this town hall. Law enforcement leaders are going to be talking about safety concerns like car thefts, which is a big one out here in the West County area. Prevalent fentanyl is in the community and whether the area is prepared in the event of a crisis. The town hall is recommended for subdivision trustees, but anyone in the area is welcome to attend, and there will be a chance to ask questions if you have specific concerns. I wanted to know what sort of crime is affecting St. Louis County so far this year, so I looked into the numbers. The county reports about 74% of crime committed impacts residents' property. About 20% of crime is person to person, and society crimes like gambling and drug violations make up about 5%. When I look at the crime map, I saw property crimes are by far the most frequent crimes committed in West County. Here in the city of Baldwin, the crime rate almost exactly matches the county numbers, with about 75% of crimes affecting personal property. Reporting in Baldwin, I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
Happening right now, U.S. Secretary of Education Miguel Cardona is in St. Louis to discuss academic and mental health programs, all part of his back-to-school bus tour. He's currently at Harris-Stowe State University, meeting with the mayor about how to support black colleges. Later today, he'll meet with the governor of Illinois in Springfield. The Chesterfield City Council approved a plan to replace the defunct mall, Chesterfield Mall. According to the mayor, Bob Nation, the City Council unanimously approved zoning for the new downtown development, and that includes apartments and retail. He says the city will begin demolition by the end of next year. Students at Alton High School, they are back in class today. They've been learning remotely the last week because of a series of fights on campus. The school has implemented new safety rules. They've added metal detectors and law enforcement. And for the rest of the week, students will be limited to where they can go between classes. Security concerns also forcing St. Mary's Southside Catholic High School to give up home field advantage for this Friday's football game. It's being moved to Waterloo. A fight forced administrators to suspend last week's game in the fourth quarter. The school says those involved in the fight are not affiliated with St. Mary's. The school is working on updating safety protocols for future home games. We are still gathering information about a traffic accident involving a police car. It happened overnight on Interstate 70 near Salisbury. We're told the officer suffered minor injuries and police had to close the highway for about an hour after that crash. Police in East St. Louis are taking extra precautions. As of today, all of the department's officers are wearing body cameras. 5 on Your Side was the only station to get a first look at the 50 new cameras officers will wear throughout their shifts. The Department of Justice awarded the city a $225,000 grant to purchase those cameras, and they finally arrived.
It just took a long time, plus with all the back orders and everything, to finally get everything put in. Then you had to get the software. I'm really excited about it because it's going to show a transparency for both the officers and the citizens.
Right now, the department has 35 officers, so there are plenty of extra body cameras on hand as new officers join the force. By 2025, all police departments in Illinois will be required to wear body cameras. All right, the morning started out cloudy and cool, but we have a beautiful sunny noon hour. Here's a live look outside. Anthony Slaughter staying late today. He joins us with the Weather First forecast.
Yeah, I just had to deliver this good news. You know, it was really nice to bring in the rain that we had yesterday evening and overnight. No severe weather here in St. Louis, so we did escape that. But we did have some decent rainfall in some spots like Centralia, Illinois, over 3/4 of an inch. Potosi just under that. And Sullivan a little bit over 1/2 an inch. Even in downtown, 3/10 of an inch. So we're behind the cold front now, and that's why the clouds have cleared away. And that's also why as you step outside, you've probably noticed it feels real nice. So we're done with the rain. We will have temperatures only top out today right about where they are, upper 70s and low 80s, maybe 1 or 2 more degrees of warming, but that's it. It's 73 in Wentzville, 76 right now in St. Charles, and about 80 for you in Cahokia Heights. So definitely that fall feel to the air. And as we go through the rest of the day, temperatures will top out in the low 80s. We'll have sunshine, and even this evening, 70s for that drive home and dinner time, maybe outdoor dinner on the patio. We have a really nice forecast the next couple of days, Kay. In fact, as we go into the weekend, that low humidity sticks around. We'll talk about the weekend forecast coming up.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Anthony. Automakers collect details about you, and they're willing to share them with anyone. And there's nothing you can really do about it.
If you're feeling blue.
Singing to his own tune, the local breakout musician proving it's never too late to become a star.